I'm not a very smart person, but I have been alive for 20 years. And I don't know what you're going through, but I've been through a lot of experiences that I never wanted to. And I've seen attempted suicide. And I've seen myself getting to the point where I thought that this crap world was all that there was out there. So I tried to end my life. And if you're at a point, I don't know who you are, but you're here. I know you are. And if you're at that point, I want to tell you that this world's not a beautiful place, but you're a beautiful person. And every day you live is another day that this world's a little bit better. And if you don't feel that way, come talk to me. Has anybody seen Hotel Books before? Is there a poem I'm leaving out that anybody wants to hear? Other than Elmo? I'll do it, Elmo. You've convinced me. This is called Car Crash. And if you've lost somebody in your life, whether it be to death or because they moved on, a lot of times, especially with breakups, we think nobody else cares because it just affects you. But there's a lot of people going through the same thing, and the only way you'll figure that out is if we all open up and share our stories, because you'd be surprised how many people are with you in that fight, because you're never alone. And whether you're white or Hispanic or black or Asian or whatever, whether you're a Christian, an atheist, a Buddhist, heterosexual, homosexual, Republican, Democrat, whatever you are, we're all in this together. So why don't we just act like a big family? Because, I mean, we're not that different. And if we could just share our stories with one another, we'd realize we're not that different. And if we could just live as a family. And if you're sick and tired of the only place you feel family is when you come to a hardcore show, if you're sick and tired of feeling like hardcore is the only place where your life makes sense, what we got to do is band together and take this passion and this energy and share it with the world. This is my last one. It's called Car Crash. It's about a girl I lost in a car crash. It was problematic at best to perceive existence through the myopic lens I embedded into myself. My lack of gestures limited the effectiveness of my delivery, and all she begged for was deliverance. Soft, eloquent passages that would provide closure. Not answers, just closure. And I somehow fashioned together an array of broken glass. It looked enough like a vase that it would pass, and she would find a way to keep her roses watered and alive again. When deep down I was broken, prized among the lackluster thieves, immune to pain, but pained by immunity, she beckoned me and she listened to me, because no other love would accommodate my blindfold so easily. And I was afraid to change, but I was afraid of not changing. And I was afraid to change, but I was afraid of not changing. Then a quick flood of blood infecting my brain. Dashboard, you dashboard, blank slate. My narrow lens no longer mattered, no longer weighed in, and neither did your fear, your insecurities, or your smile. In 3 seconds, fate circumvented a concrete divider, followed by 7 seconds of nervous prayer, nervous cursing, nervous something. As poisonous as the snake it came from, the oppression presented in my God-forsaken lies limited me even more. Followed by 7 seconds of promising myself if I survived, I would stop bargaining. I would stop pushing off effort in exchange for more time. And I would stop neglecting civil, spiritual, personal duties or promises, whichever it may be. Neither seemed likely at that point. Followed by 2 seconds, the longest 2 seconds I've ever experienced, of lying to myself, lying to my God, and lying to you. The words "I love you" seem so distant, and the words "I promise" seem so broken. And as they always do, silence ended the charade and began the investigation. Seated on the cold end of a wooden table, I shouted, "This is who I was, but not who I am." I assured them mistakes were to be made, but lessons were to be learned. And I thought that's what life was. Just lessons looking for moments to fulfill them, or moments looking for lessons to make sense of this mess that I've always created. But so foolish a passenger caught up in this accident, nothing mattered beyond the point that I was hurt and I was damaged physically. but I still found the strength to thank my God that I was a survivor. And that's when I heard the fate of the driver. Lost in the wreckage as the soul ascended. I loved you. Lost in the wreckage as the soul ascended. I love you. And every day, I wish we could trade places. Thank you. If you're sick of waking up and knowing that you have to go another day being you, you're not alone. I've been there before. Talk to me. God bless you guys. We're hotel books.